Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. So, while I'm still working on trying to figure out what mods have gone wrong with Valheim, again, we are going to take a look at another game real quick. And of course, that game is Manor Lords. Now, when you load it up, there is a big warning that says the game is still in development. Manor Lords is an indie passion project, and even though it's been 7 years, the game still needs more time to be fully complete. Certain game or platform features aren't available yet, and you will probably encounter bugs. Feel free to drop feedback on our Discord channel, where I try to respond every day. Thank you for understanding as I continue work on the game. Greg, Manor Lords Dev. So, this game is being done by a solo developer, and as he says, he's been working on it for 7 years now. He's put it out into early access to multiple platforms, including, I believe, Epic, Steam, and GOG, where I picked up my copy. It is currently on sale 25% off, which makes it $30. It would usually be $40. It is a bit pricey for an early access game, but I was really interested, especially after constantly hearing people say, I'm interested in this game. Are you going to try this game? This game looks great. So we're going to try it. Now, I do have a game, but I'm going to start a new one so we can get a good look at it from the beginning. So we can choose our portrait. And I think for my other game, I've chosen this portrait. This kind of haughty looking noble. So let's pick a different one. So we've got 2 different females and 7 different males. He looks Italian. Or Greek, maybe. But probably Italian. He looks maybe German. I'm not sure what he's supposed to be. British, Irish, maybe. I want to say Hungarian or German for this one. He looks like French nobility or Norman, something. She could be anything French, German, maybe even Spanish, English. She looks English or Irish. Okay, enough of that. Let's go with this old dude here. And it looks like his name is Linhart by default. We're going to leave it. So, that's the shield that I created for my other world. Let's make another one. So, I'm going to go with... We'll go with the 2-color. I'm going to go with that one. So we want to keep the bottom solid color. Let's make it... I like that. And for the symbol, I'm going to go... Let's go with I think that's a griffin. And we'll make it... No, that's too dark. You can barely see it like that. We'll make it silver. So for the top part, which is field B, we're going to go ahead and make that... I don't know what that means. Okay. Background color. Make that silver. For the decoration. Ooh. No. I like that one. So we'll do that. And for the secondary color, we're going to go back to that really dark. That works. Okay. And we'll go ahead and save that. So continue. We can either rise to prosperity, restore the peace, or be on the edge of war. I'm going to go with rise to prosperity. And since we're just testing this out, we're going to go with relaxing, which doesn't mean that there will be no problems. It just means we'll be relatively few. And let's get started. Loading screen is very lovely. I'm wondering if it was a screenshot from in the game. Okay, here we go. A little laggy. A new message. Where others see trouble, you see potential. These lands shall become rich and prosperous under your skillful management. Reach the Lordstown settlement level to achieve victory. In Manor Lords, families need food and fuel and roof above their heads to survive. Supplies in the region panel show how much you've got left. Okay. So we have 5 people that are homeless. They're living in this little encampment here. I mean, at least they have some sort of roof over their head. Not a great one. We shall start with some construction. We're going to need wood. I'm wondering if I shouldn't start with a woodcutter's lodge. Fell nearby trees. Oh, wait, no. We want the logging camp because we want timber. All right. Where do we want to put this? That. What do we do? Okay, what is rotate? Oh, okay, hold it down and turn to rotate. We will put that right there. You hear him? He goes, let's get to work. And while we're waiting on that, there's something else we desperately need under logistics. We need a storehouse so we can put materials underneath. So, well, they don't go bad in the weather. We'll turn it this way. All right, so we got 2 things they're building. Let's scroll in to take a look at these little people.
I think the window should go over there.
I like the graphics. In almost all cases, resources in Manor Lords have to be physically moved. It can take a moment, so feel free to change the game speed if you feel like. Game speed controls are in the bottom right. So down here, we can speed it up 4x, speed it up 12x, keep it at normal speed, or even pause. So we got that. Let's continue on. Unassigned families work on construction automatically.
There we go.
And if you hold down the middle mouse button and drag, you'll rotate. This building has no assigned family. Select and assign a family whenever you're like to start production. So they are getting ready to work on the storehouse now. And now we can assign a family to work at the logging camp. And we'll just assign 1 for the moment. Oh, and this is neat. Look at the ox. It's dragging the log because, you know, people can't just shove a log in their backpack and carry it to a site. So I really like that little detail.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
But yeah, you can see the
Which roof
building
that beam
going
over there?
up. And there, the roof kind of disappeared, but you know. And now there's a storehouse. I think it's finished. I don't think we need to. Okay, yes, we can assign a family to it. Now they will take anything that's out in the open and store it in there, and it will hold 250. Okay, it's got a storage capacity of 250. While human workforce has to be assigned by default, livestock workforce is shared between workplaces. However, you can bind it to a workplace permanently in the Advanced tab. Just watch out so that you have unassigned oxen if you have any construction going on. Well, we'll leave the ox unassigned for now. And we'll wait for them to move these supplies, although we really want... There's a hitching post. I wonder if I can move that. Relocate. Yes, I can move it. I'm going to move it. Right here. Oh. So even when you move something, it causes them to work on it. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. But I'm glad you can move stuff. We got some exposed goods. Oh, that's right. We need a pantry too. Because the storehouse will store the non-food goods, but we also need a pantry to store food goods. So, nope, not the army. Construction. The granary. We were going to put the granary... Well, I was going to put the granary right there. Not anymore. So we'll put the granary over here. Or maybe we'll put the granary... I wonder why that's red. Overlaps animal habitat will cause migration. Okay, so we don't want to put it in there. Put it here. Alright, so now we have storage being built for the food items. We have storage for the non-food items. And once they're done moving this stuff, we can start building some houses. I guess we could speed it up for a second or two. Oh yeah, you can see it. It speeds it up nice and fast, doesn't it? Alright, that's enough. So, they're still building that. They should be almost done, though. Construction finished. So there's the granary. Cute, isn't it? And I will assign one family to that. Now they will move pantry items over there. And they're almost done moving supplies. So there's a little bit of pantry items they have. Cute little bread baskets. He's whistling. And whistle while you work. And of course, our next stop after that will be to start building some houses. They don't particularly like sleeping in tents in an unknown forest where anything could come attack them. Families requesting more market area for their stall. So you can actually put a market area next to the granary, which we'll do as soon as we start building some houses. I swore I heard a deer or something. Oh no, that's the ox complaining. And of course, you get a big old flashing, "We have done saving your game." Good thing I wasn't taking a screenshot or something. That would have been very annoying. All right, now, how much further do we have to go here? Oh, yep. Chick-fil-A. All right. Let's see. Roads, construction. Logistics, residential. So we can make a barrage plot, provides living space for a single family or two families when expanded. Some buildings have flexible borders. Place 4 points to designate an area. The cursor will snap to roads and buildings to try and create an organic shape. You can leave in more space for future extension upgrades. The first 2 points mark the front of the house by default. All right, so if you know where you want the front of your house to be, you start with that. So I know I want the front to be here. And all right. Plot points for 4, barrage plots 1, construction cost 2, lumber. Now this is actually only going to be enough for 1. So let's see if we can't, if I remember right. Yeah, we can undo by right clicking. So let's see. Can I do this? Not yet. See, I'm waiting for them to get done moving that. Okay. So we gotta wait for them to finish. How much further? How much more you gotta do? Good grief. Okay, I'm just gonna hire a second family. Maybe a third family to do that real quick. That way y'all can go a little faster. Tired of waiting for you. Okay, I think they're finally done. Woohoo! Now, let's see about building some houses, shall we? All right, I know where I want the front to be. Now we're looking for a snapping point. And it looks like we can make 3 plots right here. Okay. Oh. This looks promising. Okay. Let's get started. So if I'm right, there should be enough room for 3 families here when they're done. And I will unassign some people so they can work on that. And should we speed it up a little? I guess we should. You see the little house going up? Okay, 1 is done. Oh, slow down. Homeless will move to the plot, and if approval is high enough, it might attract new families too. However, families need more than just space to be happy. Click on the building to check on their residential requirements. So they need water access, insurance level, fuel stall supply, food stall supply, clothing stall supply. But let's see what those little cots look like, huh? Okay, so there's the front door. Oh, and each of them has got their little storage shed in the back. Oh, that's nice.
Hey, bring that piece over here.
Oh, these look nice. Look at him! I like that. Alright, so we've got 3 there. I saw some people complaining that this game was too grid-like and that it looked too modern to be a medieval settlement. But I think that had more to do with how people in the modern age perceive these games and then build stuff as a result. So we see things in grids because most of our neighborhoods are squares, rectangles, whatever you want to call them. And so that's what we're used to. Let me go ahead and build another set. And we'll go ahead and place these. Where are we going to place them? Maybe here. Okay, that looks good enough. That gives us 5. That should be enough for all the families. And while we're thinking about it, they don't just need that. They do need... Oh. Where is it? I think it's under residential, a well. Now, I guess, depending on the difficulty of the game you're playing, wells might require you actually locate an underwater source of water to place them, because that would be pretty necessary. But for the sake of, you know, the easy version, it seems like they're letting you place that wherever you wish. I think we're going to place it right there. Now, of course, you can also place roads. Some workplaces allow villagers to use hand carts. However, pulling a hand cart off-road is extremely slow, so make sure to connect your buildings to roads. Alright. Shall we lay down at least some road here? And then perhaps some more road along... it wants to go around that way. I guess that works. It's not the tidiest looking road, but it's a road and it works. Alright. Now, guess we can add a family back to this. And they said something about wanting... no, not trade. Not pasture, not field. Marketplace. They need market stalls. So we will go ahead and put down the marketplace, and we want to put that, of course, next to the granary. It looks like if I do that, we have about 6 stalls. Not sure. That looks good enough, though. Available market stall location, 7. Okay. Assigned families will set up stalls automatically as long as there is enough space on the market. Hover over specific categories to check your current supply and demand. Barrage plots closest to the market get their market requirements fulfilled first. All right, so... Oh, we're almost done with the houses. Look at that. Oh, these settlers are spoiled. They're getting a lot more space than future settlers will get. I guess they are the founding fathers, so they should get preference. Family members join one of the settlers. Okay. Construction finished. Firewood stall. Huh. Look at this. Look at them building the little market stalls. There's a food stall. There's a firewood stall. Look at them tucked away. What a lovely little spot they've gotten to pick. And it's along a main road. As much of a main road as you can get when it's just a dirt path through the woods.
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Wild animals, 20 of 20 in here. Okay. You know what else I need then? I need to place down...
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Where is it? A hunting camp. Now, I don't want to put that too close to the woods because I don't want them to all migrate away. But obviously we want it close enough to be able to go hunt. So maybe right there. And then they'll be near the forest where they can go in and do some hunting.
Mark the joist for the rafters already.
Supposedly, once everybody's not homeless, the homeless tents will go away. All right, let's speed it up. Settlement level increased. To get more population, you need to have enough empty barrage plots, and your approval needs to be over 50%. Got it. So we need to build some more plots. It is raining, and they're still out there steady working. Okay, and the tents did disappear. So, that was true. The tents will disappear when everybody's got a house. I've got 5 little families have their houses, and now they have a well. So now they have water. Just give me a hammer and stop being lazy. Is that what he said? All right. We need another house or 2 so we can start attracting new people. And let's see. Oh, these are getting super fancy. Let's try this. This is certain to attract some people, right? And the hunting camp is done. So let's go ahead and assign a family to that. And we will unassign a family to the granary for the moment so that they can help. There are 5 free stall locations. It's messy, but it's supposed to be messy because you wouldn't just be sitting there. People wouldn't sit and go, okay, we need to build a village. We're going to plot it out in this grid, and this is going to be here, and this is going to be here, and these are going to be here. No, they'd be like, okay, there's a plot of land over there. Go ahead and build your house, your chicken coop. Yeah, there's some free space over there. We'll put the church. That spot over there, yeah, that's kind of odd shape, but yeah, that looks like it'll be great for a wheat field. So I'm actually trying to go with that and loosen my expectations on the whole very organized grid-like house building, because even I have that sort of expectation, you know? Looks like we've either caught some wild game already or we've chased some off. I'm not sure which.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
We've caught some already. Okay. Very good. Now, while we're doing that, what else do we have? We're building 2 more barrages. We're not interested in a tavern at the moment. We do not have what we need to build a church. And we can even build a corpse pit. It says, not all deserve to be buried on consecrated ground. Use this building to get rid of any raider corpses quickly. Workers become grave diggers. Okay. I don't think we get raiders in this version, in this tier, so we might not have to worry about that. Logistics. We have the granary, the storehouse.
Let's straighten this up.
And we already have a hitching post. It's right over here. Provide 1 stable space. Assigned families become permanent ox guides, which speeds up logistics. We can do a stonecutter camp or a mining pit. Well, we can't do the mining pit until we do the stonecutter camp. Woodcutter lodge. We should put that next to the logging camp because they will do firewood. A saw pit will make planks, which we need for the church. Forester hut will plant new trees in the specified zone. We will want those eventually. Forager hut gathers berries from nearby berry deposits. Are there any berry deposits nearby? Will it tell me if there are any berry deposits nearby?
Just give me a hammer and something.
I don't know. So we can see, I think the limit of our border. There's stone over there. Oh yeah, the berries like tree uprooted for construction. Don't know what all that stuff is. I don't know. I think we would be better served doing some farming stuff. So we want to start with a farmhouse, because obviously. All right. So I'm assuming the colors mean certain things, but I'm not sure what.
Come along.
All right, come on. put you right about there.
Come along, lad.
Fertility. Okay, come on, show me. See if there's a help guide here. Ah, help. Construction, population growth, approval, weather damage, storage building, surplus, stock, reserved. Wait. Buildings? There's a lot of buildings that we're going to be able to make farmhouse. Used to employ families on the field, farm workers plow the field as soon as winter passes, but no later than November. Then they sow them with chosen crop. Harvest happens around September. The crops are transported to the farmhouse and wheat is threshed into grain. They say anything about farmland? I do not see where they say anything about pasture. No, not field. Space to grow various crops, including wheat, flax, and barley. To employ peasants on the field, you need to build a farmhouse. So it does not state anything about what the color chart is, so how fertile that land is you're building your field on.
Hey, you!
Oh wait, fields in Manor Lords need to be very large to be effective, but also take long to plow by hand. For a starting village, try a field size of about 1 morgan. Later, if you want the region to focus on farming, you can consider spending a development point to unlock heavy plow upgrade, which allows plowing much bigger fields far more efficiently utilizing oxen. And remember to check the ground fertility. Some crop types are more picky about the soil they grow on. Alright, so you could actually bend these around houses and everything. That's kind of neat. And that would be about, right here would be about 0.7 morgan. I know they said about 1, but I think that's about as close as we're going to get for the moment. And it looks like we're stretched across 2 different types of ground, so hopefully we have some good stuff in there. Farmhouse employs families who work on the fields. The workforce is distributed proportionately in accordance with the field's set priority level. When crops are growing, they absorb certain nutrients from the soil, temporarily lowering its fertility and thus diminishing yields over time. To combat this, consider changing crop types, or even better, leaving the field fallow for a year. Okay. So there's our field. Not the fanciest looking field, is it? It's currently fallow.
We'll need to lift this beam to the roof.
Wheat. Looks like our best choice at the moment would be wheat here. So I guess wheat it is. And we're going to make the field priority high.
I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
And at this point, I seriously think we do need to place down... Where is it? I think it's under logistics. Another hitching post. We're going to actually place the hitching post.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
Can I put it there? No. but I could put it here. That would work. All right. So we very quickly established a little settlement here. How many families do we have? I don't think we have attracted anybody new yet. Yeah, we have not attracted anybody new just yet. But we're starting to maybe creep up. Oh, we need to, one more thing we need to do. We need to form a militia. So we can do footmen, spearmen, polearm militia, or archer militia. Yeah, I don't see these guys being anything but footmen at the moment, so the male villagers will be evenly distributed between all militia units. They will then try to find the required equipment. The weapon and shield depends on the unit type, while the maximum quality of body armor and helmet depends on the villager's residential level. After bringing all the necessary equipment home, the unit recruits are marked as ready to rally. Only then will you be able to rally your unit. So, we only have 10 recruits for the militia. They don't have any armor or shields yet. But we could even hire mercenaries if we needed to. We don't need to. Like I said, I don't think we're going to get raided in this version. But we should always have a good militia just in case. How are we doing here? Still up. We're down to 14 of 20 wild animals. Oh, they're eating decently. There's bread and there is meat at the food stall, so people seem to be relatively happy with that. And we have firewood at the firewood stall. And we're still working over here on the farmhouse, so we'll wait on that. Then we'll have the hitching post. So we'll have a second oxen. That way we can have one for construction and one for the fields. Let's see. What else do we want? Mining, gathering. We do want that saw pit. We probably do want that woodcutter's lodge, which I totally forgot about. How the woodcutter's lodge looks like the hunter's lodge. That's cute. Okay, turn it that way. And,
Mate, get your meat here. So fresh it's practically still mooing.
Do you hear that? Meat, get your meat here. So fresh it's practically still mooing. That's funny. All right, we will put that there. And that will be for making firewood. And then the saw pit. Ah, come back here. Where'd you go?
Mate, get your meat here. So fresh it's practically still mooing.
Alright, we will turn you like that. And we're going to kind of line you up with that. Okay. So now they should have just about everything they need. And once that's all built, and they have some lumber, then we should be able to set down a church. So they've got, yeah, they have everything except that lumber, and they need 20 of that.
Perhaps it was simply a bad match. These things happen from time to time.
A new family started moving in.
Mate, get your meat here.
Family members, okay. Somebody else moved in. Apparently, we had a bit of happiness there. We're still working on that. So maybe the new family will help out with that. Ah, look. Oh my god, there's an outhouse. Wait a second. How come nobody else has an outhouse? Yeah. Where's everybody else's outhouse? Oh, wait. Nope, come back over here. There they are. Look. Outhouses. I know, I should not be that excited about a porta potty, but I am. Oh. Actually, I've known people, you would think outhouses went the way of the dodo a long time ago. No, I've known people that are my age who grew up and their family still had outhouses. So, you'd be surprised. Things still existed. They might still exist in some places. If you think about it. I know it sounds weird, but I kind of wish we still had outhouses. Because, to be perfectly honest, the things you do in the bathroom like that, P.U. I'd like to have it outside the house. But that's just me. I don't know. What do you think? It's getting a little stormy. Oh, look. They got a little fire going in here. I just noticed that. That's so cute. I mean, I know it's a building strategy game, and it's not supposed to be cute, but there's so many little details. I love it. I honestly do love the looks of this. And I love the fact that it's not a big, huge game. And you're building small instead of, skyscraper city. Although, you know what? Now that I think about it, if somebody could create a city builder and, say, a neon punk style where you have to build a cyber city, that would probably be pretty awesome too. Not gonna lie. But if you want kind of a fantasy feeling, but realistic medieval style, this is fun. So far, I'm having a lot of fun. I have heard there's some mixed reviews. The game is still pretty early access. Apparently, people do run into some bugs the further on they go, and people have said that they run out of stuff to do kind of quick. But for very early on in the game, it's a ton of fun just to look around and see what little things you can see. Actually, I'm wondering now. Let me pause for a second. And don't be shy, good sirs and ladies. Oh my god, when you pause, even the weather pauses. That's neat. So, now, I wanted to find out. Go under settings. And oh wow, all my settings are on ultra. No wonder it looks so good. Controls. Okay. Camera shake. Please don't have any camera shake. It's annoying. It doesn't bother me per se, but it is annoying. Oh, you can pause with the spacebar. Okay. And you can use Z and X to slow and speed the game speed up. Oh. And I guess you have all sorts of controls that I should probably be trying to learn, huh? You can assign a single family, show more information, cinematic mode. There's a cinematic, Control C. Okay. Hold on. Control C. Oh, and it makes all the UI and everything go away. Oh, look at this. So now you can just ride through and watch them do their thing. Okay. That's a nice little detail. That's a very nice detail. And it's so easy to do. But now, it's not letting me undo it. That's not good. Yep, that bit's a little buggy. Okay. That bit's just a tiny bit buggy. There we go. It finally came back. Took a couple tries, took a little finagling. Okay, we want to assign a couple of families here. If the field is not set to fallow, workers will plow and sow the crop as soon as possible. So we've got 2 families working the fields. So I did find one fiddly little thing about the game so far. Not horrible all in all. Oh, got somebody over here already working the field. Very nice. And I'm assuming, I would assume that somebody could live in the farmhouse. Okay, so we have 2 families, 6 people working the fields. That's very good. I mean, that will help a lot. Oh, level 2 or higher plots? After you reach the next summon level, you will be granted a development point to spend. Unlock development branches to make your region more efficient. I did not know this. Apple orchard, sheep breeding, or heavy plow. There's the heavy plow. Foreign supplies, trade logistics, basic armor making, charcoal burning, beekeeping, forest management, or trapping. Enables hunters to skillfully lay traps in the forest, which gives a passive income of meat. I want that next, but I'm going to do the heavy plow. And do we have our second ox? We do. And we can upgrade to a small stable once we have the timber. We can order another ox should we choose to. Oh yes, we do need to assign a family. And unassigned families need it for construction work. Oh, do we not have any unassigned families then? Hold on. Shoot, can we unassign a family? Not there. Not there. They're working the stall, so not there. We don't have anybody at the granary at the moment. We only have one at the logging camp. Okay. I guess we have to... There. Alright. Generic storage full. Excess goods need to be moved to a storehouse, otherwise workers may stop production. And the overflowing storage is vulnerable to weather damage. Already? Already? Y'all have filled it up that quick. I guess you have. So, apparently we need to get to work. We need another storehouse. We need to get some stuff finished being built. But I think we've got a pretty good first impression of the game, and my first impression is very positive. It's fun. It's very charming. I like the graphics. Actually, I love the graphics. The music's good. The sound effects are good. I mean, there's not much negative except like when I went to cinematic mode, it was really fiddly to get back out of again. So far, that's one thing I've noticed. I will probably notice other things as I continue to play. Okay, that save finishing flashing across the screen is also rather annoying. I wouldn't mind having it like maybe in the bottom corner or something, but that big banner right in the middle of the screen can go. However, that being said, at the moment, I would recommend this. I would grab it while it's on sale if this is really up your alley. Or if you see this after the fact and it's not on sale, if it's in a much further along state, definitely buy it at full price. Otherwise, as I always say, wait for a sale. And until next time, bye for now.